Alright guys, it's about 2:30 and now I'm out at on Basin Road. So you got the Razor Road exit, got back on the I-15, headed south, exited Basin Road, and then after that the next exit will be Afton Canyon. So right over that way is Cave Mountain. So there's Cave Mountain right up there. Basin Road should take me back down to the railroad crossings, and then I can follow the railroads back to Afton Canyon. I hope. Hope everything's cool, you know what I mean? Here's a little map. I am here. I need you to come down like that. Catch the Mojave Road back to Afton Canyon. There's a crossing there though. Here's some of those trails I was like I said, this is Afton Canyon, and I've been up, let's see, up here on the cliffs, like that. You coming around, but I'd like to check these trails out here. Have to come in from over here somewhere. Mannix Wash. I've been on these trails back here, but never through these hills. You'd have to come across and connect. Okay, it says four-wheel drive, but it doesn't say no marked trails like these. These are BLM trails. Might be able to get through there and connect. I have hiked up this canyon. I showed you in one of my videos. And one of these no, not that one. This one right here. So I just came from, I was over here. This is Razor Road. I could have taken this down and around, but time is moving along here. All right, 2:58, making okay time. Basin Road. Okay, I'm still on Basin Road. This road is basically maintained by the railroad. Excuse me. Oh, I had one of them gyros there at the Mad Greek. Boy, I'm still burping that thing up. Anyway, yeah, I stopped at the Mad Greek there in Baker. $13. Holy cow for a gyro, some French fries, and a cup of coffee. It was okay. It wasn't spectacular, but. Yeah, so this road's fairly graded all the way in. You could take an RV in here, no problem. The railroad maintains it fairly well. There is an offshoot that goes up that way, and there's some kind of mining operation going on up there. I think it's a aggregate mine or something. And then, of course, there's Cave Mountain. Now you can see the trail where I've made videos from before, way up there. You can see the sand. Where I stopped when my first outing on the Bronco. Once I got it all back together, I took it up there. You can come down that thing, but man, that looks steep. Steep and a long drop. You know what a long drop is, don't you? Alright guys, coming into the canyon here, and on the other side of the tracks is the railroad yard, and there's all kinds of stuff there. What is that? Railroad ties? Look at that. Gigantic piles of railroad ties. It's the only thing I can think of. Holy moly. Wow. That's crazy. Hey, a word of caution to you guys, if you ever come down here, when it's wet like this, you know, springtime, wintertime, doesn't matter, avoid the water and the puddles, because although it may look fun, although it may look fun to go splashing through some of this water, there are soft spots like quicksand. So it's safe to just stay to dry ground if you can. Whoa. Oh, yeah. Well, guys, the wind is blowing out really good. I just noticed when I popped the door open. I mean, but I'm going back to Afton Canyon. This is the second crossing right here, water crossing, but I don't see any water, which is a good sign. The railroad might have dumped some sand in there or something. Alright, so I'm back again at Afton Canyon. Just set up my tent over here. So I'm good to go when it starts pouring. We have these little canopies here, but I don't know how good that's going to be in the wind. It is cold. I don't know how cold. Last night, the last time I checked, it was 48. I don't see any more canopies here. Because all the smart people went home. I was camped that next canopy right there on the right. So well, good thing it's not raining. These guys are still here working on the truck. I guess it took a little water. Got a little water in the engine, so they pulled the plugs and everything, and said they had to run into town for something. So if they need any help, I'm right here. We'll get them going. If anything, tow them back to the road, back to the highway. Yeah, so as usual, the truck ran fine. I didn't even air down this time, just on account of the weather. I didn't want to get out and air down in the weather, the wind blowing. Got the heater going in there, nice and toasty. It's a can of stag chili. Okay, a can of stag chili and single servings of Kraft mac and cheese that come in those little cups. Here's the cheese right here. It's a good. Oh boy, that wind's blowing. Wow. So anyway, those guys went into town to get a spark plug. You know, they got all their camping gear with them. If it was me, I would have waited till tomorrow. So hopefully they're safe on their journey. Me, I had to get out of the rain there. The rain and the wind. Got something to eat. Cheesy made easy. And shit, my bed. First thing I did when I got here was make up my bed. I got my sleeping bag and everything. Finally take them shoes off. And waiting all day to take the shoes off. My recommendation, anytime you go camping, don't leave your shoes outside. There's all kinds of creepy crawlers that come around at night that would love to crawl inside your shoe. Scorpions, tarantulas, black widow spiders. You know, just dust them off outside and set them somewhere in the corner of your tent, you know. There's no reason to keep them out there unless you got really stinky shoes, so that's a personal problem. So, what I got here, got me some Gatorade, some water. It's only 5, it's not even 6 o'clock yet. Might as well grab a beer. My little radio. usually pick up something, and I brought my cameras with me. This tent's pretty good, pretty waterproof, very nice and warm. I had no problems with condensation this time. Maybe it wasn't cold enough, but yeah. Well, this morning I took it down. We had a little drizzle while I was putting it away, so it's kind of damp, but it's not. It's all on the outside. It's all superficial. If you've seen my video, yeah, I had to go help these guys out. They were stuck in the creek crossing there, so that's what's going on now. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I just gotta keep myself entertained now for a few hours. Just take this wet jacket off and stuff. Relax a little. Try to get comfortable in here. There's not a whole lot of headroom. I'm 5'6", so if you expect to sit in here and be comfortable, you might have a problem if you're over 5'6". Yeah, but I think it'd be more comfortable in here than in the back of the truck. There's the wind again. Oh, and for lighting, I'm using one of these little lights up here, little push button things. Shit, I think I bought this at a 99-cent store. It takes like 3 AAA batteries. And it's got a little sticky back thing. I just stuck it up there for right now. I had to do something. And then I got my little lantern outside. So for right now, I gotta get comfortable here.